Welcome to Principles of Marketing class. In today's class, we are going to start with Unit 5. The topic is Marketing and Government. Under this unit, the following topics are covered: Bureau of India Standards, that is BIS, Agmar, and consumerism, consumer protection, rights of consumers, green marketing, forward trading in commodities. So the first two topics, Bureau of Indian Standards or BIS and ACMARC. These one you would have heard about. These are the third party guarantee, that is which comes under the Ministry of India, which guarantee products for its safety, quality aspects. Okay, so these are, as I told you, is a central body which comes under the Ministry of India. Okay, so the consumerism, consumer protection and rights of consumers, these all discuss about as a consumer of product, all of us. Okay, so what is our duties, what is our responsibilities, what are our rights, so that we, if we are aware of our rights and duties, we can use it to the, full. So the marketers cannot abuse the consumers, or they cannot, cheat the consumers. So this help us not only in our professional life but also in our personal life, help us to safeguard the consumers. And then green marketing is about sustainability of our environment, how marketing has to has to do the this thing, practices without affecting the our environment, so that in future we are handing over to the future generation. Okay, a safe place, a safe globe, and we are not, spoiling the nature. So it's like a green means more like environmental sustainability. Then forward trading in commodities. So what are the tradings and commodities we are doing in business in our country? So these are the topics we will be covering in this unit. Now we go to the first topic, that is Bureau of Indian Standards or BIS. As mentioned earlier, this is a third party guarantee given for the products uh, produced or manufactured in our country, and this guarantee is for the quality of the product, safety of the product, and reliability of the product. So the Bureau of Indian Standards is the national standard body of India, working under the aegis of Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, Government of India. So this BIS is under the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, which is comes under the Government of India. This BIS or Bureau of Indian Standard Act is established in the year 1986 in 23 January, December. Okay, so that is the year it is established. So the person, the director who is in charge of BIS, he comes under the ministry or Department of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. The organization was formerly the Indian Standards Institutions. I think you would have heard about ISI. ISI is also like a Bureau of Indian Standard, but it previously the BIS was under the name of ISI. As you know, all of you know, ISI seal or certification, you would have seen so many products, especially electrical and electronic products. These products, when we see these products in the, the products we buy, when we see this one, we get a feeling that the product is of good quality and it is safe to use and is more reliable. So now the ISI comes under the name of Bureau of Indian Standards, that is BIS. This set up under the resolution of then Department of Industries and Supplies dated 3 September 1946. So this ISI, I think most of you have got surprised, was established in the year 1946. That is 1 year before the independence of our country. This one was already established. The ISI was registered under the Societies Registration Act 1860s. Okay, according to the Society Registration Act 1860s, this was established. As a corporate body, it has 25 members drawn from central or state governments, industry, scientific and research institutions, and consumer organizations. So the members who are in the ISI all belongs not only to the ministry, but they also come from central and state government departments or ministry, plus people from the industry, and then scientific and research institutions and the consumer organization. So what happens if they have members from all these departments and societies? So what happen? They have the holistic views about the particular product. So they help to, increase the standard, fixing the benchmark for the quality and safety and standard of the product. So that's why, we can take it that for granted that the product is of a good quality, which has got certification from ISI or BIS, that the product is more safe, secure, it is good quality and more reliable. Its headquarters are in New Delhi with regional offices in Kolkata, Chennai, Mumbai, Chandigarh, and Delhi. So even though the headquarters in New Delhi, but they also have regional offices in different parts of the country. So one in Kolkata, that's previously called Kolkata, and Chennai, and they also have in Mumbai, Chandigarh, okay, and Old Delhi also. Then product certification. The product certification scheme of BIS aim at providing third-party guarantee of quality, safety, and reliability of the products to the customer. So, as mentioned earlier, they certificate the products. So, the third-party guarantee. So, when they certificate, it gives a third-party guarantee to the product which got the certification that the particular product has of high quality and has got all the safety features, and they are reliable, very reliable to useful for the consumer. So this will give a peace of mind to the consumer that the product they are purchasing with this certificate, with this logo in that product, it means that the product is safe to use, secure to use, and it's of high quality, and it is more reliable product. Presence of ISI certification mark known as standard mark on the product is an assurance of conformity to the specification. So any product which has got this ISI, logo in that product, it means that the product has fulfilled the specification given by this board. So this board actually they have benchmarked this to the international standards and safety measures. So what happened was the product who has to get this thing has to fulfill all the requirements. One day, if they fulfill, they'll be certified, and the company or brand can use that logo. The manufacturer is permitted to self-certify the licensed product after ascertaining its conformity to the standard. So the manufacturer of the product, okay, so they can only use a logo after they get the clearance, after the product being checked by the ISI and BIS, that the product fulfill all the standards and specification mentioned by the this ISI. So, Bureau of Indian Standards, in order to safeguard the interest of consumers against spurious marking or misuse of IASI product. So, here they mentioned about what happens if a manufacturer or producer misuse this mark. Misuse means they use a symbol without certification. That's a one scenario. And second scenario is that they are using this symbol after getting the certification but don't fulfill the standards. So the penal provision exists in BAS Act 1986 under the section 33 1, as per which any person who contravenes the provision of section 11, section 12, section 14 or 15 shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which may extend up to 1 year, or with one fine which may extend up to 50,000, or both. So what happens if a person, I mean, if a manufacturer don't uh, follow the standards or misuse it, so under the section 11, 12, 14 and 15, they'll be penalized to Indian rupees 50,000, or they'll be imprisoned for 1 year, or both. So this is considered to be a very severe punishment. Those who are misusing the ISI or BSI standard, BIS standards. Then we will discuss about Agmar. This is like BIS is also a third party guarantee which comes under the Ministry of India. So Agmar, the term AG, Ag means agriculture and Mark means certification. Okay, so this company can use this Agmark to market the product, that the product is of good quality and high standards and purity. So the Director of Marketing and Inspection enforces the Agricultural Produce Grading and Marketing Act 1937. Under this act, grade standards are prescribed for agricultural and allied products. So what happens? The Director of Marketing and Inspection, that act under the Act of Grading and Marketing 1937. This body was established to prescribe the standards for the agricultural products. So Agmark is a certification mark employed on agricultural products in India, assuring that they conform to the sets of standards approved by the Directorate of Marketing and Inspection and attached of it of a Department of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare under the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and Agency of Government of India. So as mentioned, this product will give you the standards, they specify the standards for all the agricultural products like uh, honey, ghee, spices, wheat flour, rice, tapioca, so all these agricultural products. So if the particular product or brand got this logo or certification, it means that they follow the manufacturers, the agricultural manufacturers, their businesses, they follow the rules specified by the Ministry of Agriculture, Cooperation and Farmers Welfare. So this comes under that ministry, and it is an agency of Government of India, same like BIS. So Agmark, the term Agmark was coined by joining the word Ag to mean agriculture and mark for a certification mark. It ensures quality and purity of the product. It acts as a third party guarantee to quality certified. So as like PAS and ISI. So this one, if the particular product got this certificate, certified AGMAD, it means that the product is of pure and it's of a good quality or high quality. So this is the third party guarantee given by the Ministry of India. The quality standards for agriculture commodities are framed based on their intrinsic quality. So the quality is based on the internal quality. Standards are being harmonized with the international standards, keeping in view the WTO requirements. So, as mentioned, same like BAS, this one they benchmark the standard which are prescribed by the WTO, which is nothing but World Trade Organization. So, the standards are in mark with the international standards, and then they try to, harmonize the AGMA standard with the international standards prescribed by World Trade Organizations. So certification of agricultural commodities is carried out for the benefit of producer, manufacturer and the consumer. So this certification is both good for the manufacturers, our producers, and also for the consumers. So the consumers will get a quality, pure product and say which are safe to use, and also manufacturer will have high standard in their products, which are pure and safe to use. Since these products are edible products, so safety is also very important. So there is no such thing called like adulteration. Sometimes adulterated products are, I mean, very harmful to our health. So if a product has got AG mark, so the customer will have peace of mind that the product is not adulterated and with any, I mean, toxin materials. Agmar Laboratories. Agmar certification is employed through fully state-owned Agmar Laboratories located across the nation, which act as testing and certifying centers. So what happens? These products are tested in the laboratories which are kept by the Agmar. Okay, so after they testify only, they ensure that product is very safe, does not have any adulteration, or does not have any pesticides or any toxins. So commodities and test. So what are the tests they undergo in these laboratories and what are the things they test, we will see now. The testing done across these laboratories include chemical analysis, microbiological analysis, whether they does have any chemical present in it in form of insecticide or pesticides or any other chemicals, and microbiological analysis. This analytical is to is done to check whether they have any presence of any bacteria, virus, harmful. Uh, I mean, bacteria are present, pesticide residues and aflatoxins, and analysis on whole spices. For whole spices, whether any toxin, that's a poisonous materials are present, and grounded spices also. Grounded means like chili powder, coriander powder. So these spices are ghee, okay, that's a clarified butter, and then butter, vegetable oils, like mustard oil, I mean like sesame oil. So these are the vegetable oil, mustard oil, honey, for also honey, food grains like wheat product, that's a byproduct of wheat, that's a atta, whole wheat meat, then suji and maida, that is a refined flour, gram flour, soya bean, it is done also on soya bean seed, bengal gram, ginger cake, ginger oil cake, sorry, ginger oil cake, non-edible oils and fat, animal casings, meat and other products also. So this is done also for the meat and other products. So all are edible product. As you've seen, they are all edible products. So what are the products which comes under the Agmark? Okay, so the products, I mean, they will give the certification for all the products. As you have seen the earlier side, they are most of the agriculture, I mean, all the agricultural products, okay, are given the certification or seal of Agmark after they go, I mean, testing under the laboratories to ensure that they are free of pesticide, toxins, insecticides, or any other adulterants. Products available under Agmark are as follows. They have all the pulses. As you know, all the pulses, dals, uh, all these things are pulses. Tur dal, urud dal, gram dal, and all those things. Then whole spices and ground spices like a chili, coriander, all these things, spices. Okay, we use and grounded also. That's a spices powder, coriander powder, chili powder, and all those things also they check and certify. So vegetable oils means like a palm oil, then we have all kind of refined oil which we are using, sunflower oil. So all this kind of oil also has given, will be given after testing Agmark. Then wheat products, as mentioned earlier, whole wheat, uh, refined flour, suji, and all those things, all the wheat and byproducts. Other products such as honey, very important. I have seen Akmark in many honey and ghee also there. Honey, asafoetida, rice, tapioca, sago, uh, ghee, seedless tamarind. Tamarind, as you know, right, we use in cooking. So seedless tamarind, besan, that's a gram flour. So these are the items they give Agmark. They check send to the laboratory once it fulfills the standard, and then the certification is given to the particular product so that they can use the Agmark seal on their products or their brands. Okay, so that's all for today. We will continue with the consumerism in our next class. Thank you.